Stone Temple Pilots, Muskegon's 100.9. It's Andy O. You got yourself a Thursday morning going on here, and it's a big weekend coming up in Muskegon simply because of the fact the JC Snowfest is happening. Everybody's excited about the fact that we've got lots to do downtown, and this year they've added a pub crawl to the goings-on. Ellen Behrens from downtown Muskegon is here along with Ron Madison from Rackets. It is good to see you both this morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah? Look at you. Wake up over there, Ron.
I'm here.
You sure?
I think so.
You got us here so early.
It is early, yeah. Tell me about it. So the Snowfest is a new addition to the JC's, or the pub crawl, excuse me, is a new addition to the JC Snowfest this year. Let's talk a little bit about it. Ron, you're kind of behind the Snowfest, or the pub crawl nowadays. You're keeping this thing alive for all the downtown businesses.
Well, a good friend of mine had a great idea a few years back to start pub crawls and bring downtown
Wonder
together.
who that could be.
I don't know who that was.
And I thought, how have we made it a couple months without a pub crawl?
Yeah.
So, it only seemed fitting if we're going to have a beer tent, in the middle of the winter, we might as well have a pub crawl.
With the pub crawl, this has been going on for, 6-7 years now that these things have kind of been...
You should know, but I think you're about right.
Yeah, I don't keep track of that kind of stuff. I start them, we have a good time, and I let them go from there. So, it's not a pride thing for me. It's just a way to keep downtown vital and people active downtown.
Yeah, and to be honest, I think it's done a great job bringing downtown together. And you wouldn't always think that a pub crawl would be a tool for that. However, an event like Snowfest that's fortunately for me always been set up right in front of or next to and around my particular business
Rackets
has been of great benefit to me
Sure.
over the years. Some other people have felt a little left out at times, and I thought this would be a great way to include others and encourage people that come down for the event to make their way around and make it seem as if this is a downtown event, which it really should be.
Yeah, absolutely. How long have you had Rackets now? How long have you been in business down there?
8 years now.
8 years? And what is you've kind of seen the highs and lows of all of downtown and all that kind of stuff. What do you think about the near future for downtown? Things looking a little bit better?
There are some great things on the horizon, and
Yeah.
all we can hope is that these things come to fruition, and I'm anxious to see what happens.
Yeah, it's an exciting time downtown, and a lot of great things are on the way. And I think that for a guy that stuck it out as long as you have through the good times and the bad, it's about time to cycle back through.
Yeah,
and kind of get things really with a head of steam behind them.
There wasn't a great forecast when I got in, but the whole idea was to invest in my home community after moving around the country, and I would have hoped that I had bought in at rock bottom, as I was attempting to do, and thought I was smart enough to then just take the ride up. But yeah, we've seen some ups and downs, and the feel is such that we've turned the corner, though, and I think we've got, like we talked about, some great things to look ahead to.
Sure, you've been a part of the JCs yourself for quite some time, in the Snowfest. It's 31 years now.
That's what I understand.
31 years.
31
Yes.
years this thing's been going on. Ellen,
Yes.
talk a little bit about some of the events that are going on up till the pub crawl, because it's a busy day downtown overall.
Well, and in the past, Snowfest has gone over multiple days, and this year it's condensed into Saturday the 31st. And it starts at 8:30 a.m. with the volleyball tournament.
Ooh.
And so an outside volleyball tournament in the snow, in the sleet, whichever we happen to have.
We won't. It's going to be
Because,
fun.
we're Michiganders, and
Yep.
we're tough, and we can do that. And so, it's the only time you get to play volleyball right on Western Avenue, right outside. The streets are closed down. And then it follows with the cornhole tournament starting about 9:30. And then Battle of the Bulls and the kids play area starting about 11:30 at the Holiday Inn. And then, of course, we've got Western Avenue Beverage Tent starting on Thursday night, and that's tonight with electric dance music.
Chewy!
Yeah!
I'm going to
Get
come
your
down and
groove
bust a
on,
move,
people.
yeah.
Get your groove on. And then, what is tomorrow night? Tomorrow night is a new band in town.
Tomorrow is a new band. A good friend of mine that I played for years with a lot of popular local, others forming popular local bands, Orange October, 56 Tricks. Brandon Spitma plays with Kaiser Sose is the name now.
Okay.
They play a mix of country and rock.
So a little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their debut tonight. We're a little excited for that. Tomorrow night, rather.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, get it right when Ellen's here.
Right.
There will be no mistakes when Miss Behrens
Tonight
is
is
around.
electric dance music.
Yeah. Ellen-
Really, that should be a absolute blast. It's
Yeah.
not something that we've done before downtown, so it really should be a great time out in the tent. And then,
Can we call it a rave?
hey, why not?
Okay.
You know, bring your glow sticks, call it good. Yeah, it's great stuff. And then traditionally, we end Snowfest with Whoopie Cat.
Yep.
And that will be Saturday night. And the Western Avenue Beverage tent opens up about 7 o'clock. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
So there's lots to do. I mean, the Jacks have a pair of games downtown, so you
Yes.
could bring the family down. You could really spend the whole day downtown.
You really could. And
with
it
everything
is family
going on.
friendly. It's not
Yeah.
just about being in the beverage tent. You know, your family can join in on the volleyball game. They can join in on cornhole. Battle of the Bowls is an absolute riot, you know, with the chili and soups and things like that over at 3rd Street Grill. And then there's also some crafts and great things going on in the hotel.
Fun things. I
Fun
love
things.
crafts.
I'll bet you do.
You had to bring that up, didn't you?
I had to bring that up.
Ellen knows where I'm going to get dragged this weekend. Yes, that's the craft show. And she was nice enough to bring in the missus a $5 coupon to Joanne's.
Hey, you know, if you've got to go, you might as well save money.
Yeah, why don't guys do that kind of thing, Ron? Why don't you ever bring me in a coupon for something? It's just like a girl thing, man.
If I had, I'm glad you didn't share it.
It's going to be a great. Now, Coors Light is the presenting sponsor of the pub crawl this year. And as you make your way up and down Western Avenue, what spots do you want to hit?
Well, we've got Tipsy Toad, myself. We've got
Rackets.
Unruly that's come on with
Yes.
us. And
Mike's in.
And Mike's in, of course.
Yes.
So it's kind of a
and,
quick.
And then you stop at the end is the beverage tent.
Sure.
So, you know, there's great grand prizes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something for everybody.
We
this
like
weekend.
prizes.
Yes.
Free and beer, two things that go together. Not that you're going to get free
it goes
beer,
together great in Muskegon.
but you can
It's
win
good
something
stuff.
and drink beer. Perfect.
Totally.
Is there a website for all this?
There is not, but there is a Facebook page,
Yeah.
and it is the JC Snowfest Facebook page.
Okay. We'll link it all up online at muskegonradio.com and
Yes.
keep everybody in the loop.
Yes, Downtown Muskegon now is very happy to help with, you know, the development of downtown, whether it's pub crawl or a residential building that goes up. So
Talk a little bit about downtown Muskegon now. What have we got in the future for everything going on downtown?
You know, as you guys were talking about, there's great things on the horizon. Downtown Muskegon now is going to be right there, helping with the development of downtown. And as we said, you know, development is both events and making the community feel good about being downtown again, as well as trying to put up buildings. You know, the transit center is under construction right now. We've got a new neighborhood going in downtown with Terrace Point. There's all sorts of great things. I mean, just don't think that your downtown is stagnant.
No, I don't think so for
You got
even
to
for
sit
a
back and
second.
watch.
A big
Get
way.
involved.
Few
and
people
watch.
approach me just in the last few weeks that I've known well that have mentioned that they're investing downtown.
Really?
Yes.
New things coming. Not even sure what they're doing, but yeah, that. And we're a year away from Community College opening their new campus in the Chronicle building.
You're all fired up
I'm
about
all
that.
excited about
You
that.
love that idea.
Yeah, and you know, we've had some positive feedback in regards to the potential for a convention center,
Sure.
along with
Things
the
are happening.
residential developments. And a
They
few-
can build
few other
that
things.
convention center right up over the top of
That's right.
Rackets, and you can be the internal
That's
food and
right.
beverage.
Wouldn't
Exactly.
that be awesome? No,
love
things
it.
are happening, and it's time to take notice.
Good.
You know, watch
Good, good.
downtown.
We'll plan on being downtown for the Snowfest, the Snowfest pub crawl going on. We'll put all the details up online at muskegonradio.com. Ellen, Ron, thanks so much for getting up and coming and talking a little bit this morning, and best of luck this weekend. We're proud to be a part of everything going on downtown.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Big pub crawl this weekend. Make sure you hit it. It's Magic from Olivia Newton-John at 7:38, and it is on Muskegon's 100.9.